Hello.
Hey, is this Beaver Tackett?
It is.
Hey, Beaver, it's Gary and Bristol from Kiss Country 93.7. I never in a million years would have been like, hey, Beaver, thought that would happen.
Yeah.
Well, I hope we didn't catch you at a bad time. I know it's early, but we got a letter about you from Heather Sharp. Are you familiar with Heather?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Well, I was hoping, it's a little long, but I was hoping that you had a moment for us to read this to you.
Yeah, go ahead.
She says, describing Beaver's good deeds is almost impossible to do in a brief description, but I'll sure try. Beaver Tackett is my son's flag football coach, but he is so much more than that. He's a leader, a friend, and someone most of the kids look up to as they should. Beaver is the epitome of a good one. He goes above and beyond for those boys on and off the field. 3 days a week, not including game days. He gives up hours of his time to volunteer as a coach and would give up more time if needed. He never hesitates to help out in any way possible, whether it's giving kids a ride to and from practice or staying late to run extra drills if they were disrespectful at home or at school. He teaches these boys that being a good athlete is more than just being good on the field. He teaches them that respect, integrity, reliability, and authenticity are all important traits of a leader. He often says, we're not raising athletes, we're raising men. Beaver doesn't just stop at football, though. After leading our team through an undefeated season last year, which landed us the title of undefeated Super Bowl champions, he went on to coach baseball, a sport my son refused to play unless Beaver would be his coach. That alone speaks volumes. I'll never forget the night we played a team that had a special needs child. He called all of our boys to the pitcher's mound and had a talk. We all had no idea what was about to happen, but it left everyone there in tears. The kid from the other team stood there and swung until he hit the ball, and our boys missed that ball over and over again just so that kid could make his very first home run. It's moments like that that the children will never forget, but that also teach them it's about more than just winning. Beaver puts his whole heart and soul in these boys, and it shows. He also never ends a practice or begins a game without stopping to pray and thank God for their many blessings and all he does. And he does all of this without expecting anything in return, while also being a husband to a wonderful wife who sacrifices so much to share him, and she deserves all the praise too. Thank you, Anna. A father and a dedicated worker. The world needs more Beavers. They just can't have ours. I go on and on, but I think you get the point of how awesome he genuinely is. And that is why you, Beaver, are this week's Kiss Country Caught in the Act Award recipient.
Well, that's sweet of her. That's pretty cool.
I never thought I'd catch a beaver in the act.
Yes,
All right.
ma'am.
So you got to tell me the truth. What's the real name that your mama gave you when she gave birth?
David.
David. How the heck do you get Beaver out of David?
Leave it to Beaver.
Ah, well, you definitely have some old-fashioned values, and for that, we thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Is there anything you want to tell these boys that are all looking up to you? Did you know that they thought that much of you?
I didn't, but really, my job's easy. They kind of handle all the hard work. I just direct them where I can.
Well, good on you. Well, we appreciate you taking the time to pick up the phone.
Yes, ma'am. I appreciate y'all.
I totally forgot to tell you. In addition to being named this week's Kiss Country Caught in the Act Award recipient, you get other benefits too. You get a $100 gift card to go to Silver Star.
That's awesome.
So we're going to brag on you and feed you.
Perfect.